Hey guys, what's up? This is MetterBoy16. I'm actually going to be doing a video on my very first vintage restoration project that I had done, or whatever. And it was on this fan that I got from Goodwill, which had no name on it, or whatever, or had no brand. Except for the thing that says electric desk fan on the bottom. It's probably a very old model because when I got it, it was really dusty. It had the cord was really bad and the motor was really bad on it. So I ended up fixing it up and getting it to work again. But what's interesting about it is right now it has the grill, or the outer cage, off of my Halms clip fan that's on my bed, which is, give me a second here, there we go, right up there. My Halms clip fan uses this thing's grill, and this thing uses that grill, because this thing looks better with the Halms grill, and the Halms looks better with this thing's grill, so. But it originally had the white grill that went with the back piece. But you see that, like, it has a pretty decent look to it. Looks pretty nice, and surprisingly this one actually weighs a lot. And that's because when I ended up getting it or whatever, the wires were so bad and the motor was so bad that I just replaced all of that. This motor and cable came off of a humidifier motor, so it's a 3-phase motor, and it's able to have 3 speeds. So I'm able to actually run this thing on 3 speeds. But another thing that's really surprising about this fan is that if you look in there, there's this back piece here is just cosmetic. The motor in there actually only takes up about from the beginning of the rotor there to the back of the shell right here. So if I actually get my screwdriver, I can actually take the back piece off and actually show you guys what the motor actually looks like in there. And the stand and all that stuff I've actually modified and made it custom because of how I had to wire this thing, because of the 3-phase switch not being able to fit inside the fan or inside the bottom piece here. So the 3-phase switch is on the side here, zip tied it there. I hooked up the wires inside of the motor, and the power lines run down into the neck and then come out. They come out through this part, and which seems really weird, but in the way I use this fan, it's actually the perfect way to have the wire set up. So yeah, but the wires are pretty tightly held together, so it doesn't have that much of a range of motion, but it really doesn't need to because I have it facing downward like that all throughout the whole day. It doesn't put too much strain on the wires. It doesn't do anything to damage it. So I use it, what I do is I put it underneath my railings on my bed right here, and then the stand helps clip it into place, and then it's like a bed fan that's able to go on the bottom bunk of my bed. So when I'm sitting here, or if my brother's sleeping down here, whatever, he can have a fan to use. Before I take it apart, or take off the back cover, I'm going to actually show you guys the 3 speeds on this. This fan is exceptionally quiet. So if I go over to here, you hear very little, you almost don't even hear the engine at all on this fan. It's super quiet. And if you come over here, there's a ton of air output. And this is on speed 1. I'm going to turn up to speed 2. Speed 2, it gets a little bit noisy, but it's nothing louder than my Halms fan. From the back, from the front. And let me tell you guys, this thing moves a really decent amount of air. I can be standing probably from my desk. I can have this on my desk over here, and then have it blow towards my door, and I'll be able to feel it. And then speed 3 is pretty much it's pretty much overkill. I only use that if I'm ever trying to like blow away like fumes or something. I don't use it for when we're sleeping or if we're in this room and we just need cooling. It's primarily just for circulation, but it's a monster when it's on speed 3. Really windy. And in the back, you really don't hear the motor at all. It's all the blades. And it's still pretty quiet for the amount of air that it moves. So I'm going to shut it down. And this thing is extremely good when it comes to its coasting speed. It actually uses a newer type of bushing, which actually has like a special design to it that allows it to be able to move freely without having to have ball bearings. It has like 2 bushings together. It has a bushing with the sleeve bearing over it, technically. So, if I can get my screwdriver, I'll take this thing apart here. Whoop. In the back, which it's really simple. It's only 2 back screws here, and this just removes that back cover. So, got 1 screw out. Got my other screw out. And then take off the back cover, and you can see that the motor doesn't take up all that much space. This motor is pretty big, but it doesn't take up as much space as what my home's motor and my other fan takes up. This is really small in comparison to that motor, but you see all the wiring in there. It's a little dusty. I'm going to clean it out. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this fan, and this was actually one of my very first restoration projects. And I just wanted to share it with you to show you that this is one of the things I started off with my restoration projects on, and I've been doing a pretty good job on restorations ever since. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm sorry if the video's a little short. My battery on my camera's about to die, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Stay cool, YouTube. Bye.